Oh, hello there. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I meant to start a new game on Sunday, but then the neighbors were throwing a party, and it's too hot to close the window. And our soundproofing's not good. Let me put it on this. Hi! How's it going? I fixed my camera situation so it's not all janky trying to make things transparent that shouldn't be transparent. And the issue was that I am a peanut brain, and I should have moved my green screen to the correct angle to reflect where my camera is now pointing because my monitor is at an angle. So I'm just an idiot. That's what happened there. But yeah, I'm excited to play some Phoenix Wright. I'm launching the game up right now. I guess I should have launched it, considered launching it beforehand, because gotta make sure it pulls up on the right screen. Oh, and it's like small window too. We don't want that. Alright. Uno momento. Let's put it here. So as you can see, it is small screen. So I have actually played the original trilogy before. Let's fix the... Where's my visual settings? Alright, let's check sound. Sound, it could be a little bit quieter, so it's not too much. There we go. Text skip, full auto skip. Single box skip if we skip. Screen shake, yeah. Text box. Oh, transparency. No, it doesn't need to be transparent. How about... There we go. This is what we want. Resolution. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back, game. Where'd you go? Oh, that's better. Excellent. Alright. Alright, we've got enter for confirm, E for present, tab for court record, R for profiles and evidence, cancel is backspace, press is for Q. I wonder if it'll tell me these things. Oh yeah, I can just hit escape for options. Okay. Move the cursor, rotate evidence. Wait, HNMB. That's a weird set of things. Okay, well, we're just gonna roll with it and see how that do. But yeah, I have actually played the original trilogy before, but it was years ago, so it'll be really fun. It's gonna be fun to see what I remember. And the reason why we're doing this is because a couple new games came out in this series, so it's like, let's do the refresher and we'll kind of lead up and build up to that. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Otherwise, my new game would have been Omori, which I did want to play still. There's some other games I still want to play, but I was just really excited for Phoenix Wright. I love this game. I love this series, rather. Okay, so I think we're good here. How do I get back to the thing? Backspace? There we go. Alright, let's, I guess, yeah, let's start a new game. Alright, it's Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and then Trials and Tribulations. So we're starting with the first one. We'll work our way through the full original trilogy, and then we will do the Turnabout collection. This is going to be a multi-day thing. This is going to be a short stream today because it's a work night, so probably only go for an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. Yeah, here we go. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Play the first Turnabout, yes. Achievement unlocked. That's a dead lady. There's gonna be a lot of dead people in here, so... Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! If you're sensitive to blood, this may not be the time to watch. I've gotta find someone to pin this on, is that what he said? Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it! Maybe I don't want auto-advancing text. Can I turn that off? Was that one of the options? Oh, maybe I should reduce the camera size too. Okay, yeah. So it's not gonna... Maybe that was just because that was a cutscene. Alright, let's shrink me a little bit in my background. Camera, where'd you go? Whoop. So we're a bit less in the way. If I need to shrink it more later, we'll do that. Alright. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Yeah, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. I want to help him out any way I can. Wow, I feel like I should. Maybe I should just move me. All right, hold on. I have an idea. We're gonna turn off the background, and then maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We could do that. We don't need a background for this. It's not like we're trying to block in-game chat or anything. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! What's over? My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Oh, where's my alerts? Fragility S is now following. Thanks so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this little intro we're having so far. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Yeah, how's your night? Hope you're doing well. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh, no. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay, that was actually one of the few things that I remember from this game when I played it many, many years ago. But most of this I don't remember, so this will be fun. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Good friend, Phoenix, good friend. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. in the district court. Courtroom number 2. Hey, August 3rd was about a week ago. We don't know what year it is. Ooh, look at these graphics. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. About that. I don't think he can. Thank you, Your Honor!
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Oh, it's Larry Butts. I know that.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
We pay attention.
Good job, Bus. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew.
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Actually, I didn't. What's her name?
Hey, it's my attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Can I, like, look at these yet? No? Okay.
Cindy's autopsy report. Okay, so her name is probably Cindy. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay, let's go to profiles. Mia Fey, chief attorney at Fey & Company. My boss and a very good defense attorney.
Larry Butts, age 23.
Wait, what was her? She's 27. Okay. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone. Okay, this is the victim. Age 22, the victim in this case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Larry was dating a model? Damn, dude. Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. So he's like the tutorial prosecutor, basically. Because we don't know what the hell we're doing yet, so thank God we got an easy prosecutor. Alright. How do I go back? Back. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way!
Oh, snap! It's a Dr. Lupin!
Hi, how's it going? I'm redoing the entire trilogy because I haven't played it since we were in college. That was like hella years ago. So I don't remember too much, and I want to get a refresher. So we're going to do the full trilogy, and then that's going to all lead up to the 2 new games that just came out in the Turnabout collection, which is the one where it's like kind of timey-wimey or something. I don't really know, but that looks really fun. So I'm going to do all 5 games. And yeah. Yeah. It'll be fun. And since I don't remember much, it'll be funner. But I remember that I love the music and this shit's funny. You haven't picked it up yet? You should. You should. And then we can both play it. It'll be great.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Hey, I know! I read it!
Oh, the victim! Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is enlisted in the court record. Just press tab to check it out at any time, okay?
I already did that. I'm a smarty pants.
Not a peanut brain today, Mia.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Cinderblock. Isn't that what we used to call somebody? Long time ago? Cindy Stone, that's her name.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object.
And in the opening cutscene, we saw it was a statue.
Because there was blood dripping off the statue, so, you know. Trigger warning. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Okay, let's look at it. It doesn't say anything different. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I remember doing that a lot. But I also remember peanut braining a lot in this game, so no guarantees that's actually going to help me. Maybe I'm smarter now. We'll see what happens. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Don't incriminate yourself, Larry! Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. And he was just, like, freaking screaming about how he wanted to die and kill himself and how he was saying he was guilty when we were in the waiting room, then that's not good. Oh, Larry. Oh my god, his face is twitching. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh, poor Larry. That's sad. Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Yeah, it's usually the butts. It's usually the butts. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. So why didn't one of them kill her? What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris 7:30 the day before the murder. Dates. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh my god, sugar daddies? Really? Damn. This game got real. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Mia told us to, so that has to be the right answer, right? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. I mean, clearly, because he's kind of an idiot. That question is irrelevant to this case. Will it let me say objection? Because that would be really cool. Ugh! Dude! Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? Oh my god, Larry, shut up. That cheating sheet. Oh my god, Larry, shut up! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. He's an idiot and he wants to kill himself. Just... Larry! Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I mean, I feel like this time he's gonna have to answer, because... I don't know. Oh my god. I'm making mistakes already. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. That doesn't directly mean anything. As long as he doesn't put his damn foot in his mouth, we'll be okay. I think. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Little bastard. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. These updated graphics are really nice. Or... maybe it's just nicer to see it on a full-size monitor instead of my tiny DS screen. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Frank Sawit. Frank saw it because he is a witness to the murder. That hurt me a little. That I'm gonna admit that hurt me a little. Oh my god, this little weasel. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. He like reminds me of like a sleazier Hancock. You know what, what you think Hancock is before you know, actually get to know him a little bit. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Well, since I have a witness that pointed that Larry was there, it's a good thing we didn't lie about, because that would have been, like, really bad. Alright, witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! No shit. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold on. That ain't right. Her time of death was between 4 and 5, so she wasn't dead yet at this point. Haha! We're not a peanut brain. Hold on, how do I get out of this? I'm a little bit of a peanut brain. Leave me alone. See, reading was good for you. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. This little sleazy weasel. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Alright, electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay, so that does cover all the times mentioned so far. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Phoenix. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. He's trying really hard. But I feel like this is like basic shit. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. When's the part where I get to scream objection? Because I really want to do that. I was going to door-to-door selling subscriptions. Should I keep pressing him for fun? Do we want to get all the dialogue, or should I just try to get this over with? Well, let's press him for fun. I want to say hold it. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you wouldn't take notice of him. I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I want to scream objection and hold it. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched it for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Not everybody. Only weirdos like you. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So you looked in the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? Quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? Wait, but he said the phone wasn't working, so how would he know that unless he tried it and went inside and tried it? Thought to call the police immediately. I don't have a way to present that, though. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into her apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf at the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Alright, what time did you call again? Here we go, boys. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Yeah, we got him. You little weasel. This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time. I don't think so, buddy. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Heard the time. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something? But if you're so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness didn't say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but oh, the blackout! The blackout! I'm not an idiot! Something seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. The voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Objection! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video! Ah! Well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sot? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Well, wait, I remember now! Mr. Sowett? The court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That done, you seem rather distraught. Accurate testimony, please. Okay, thanks. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Can't look at these yet, can I? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Didn't hear the time he saw it. Press. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon! The killer used it to hit the victim. No, he didn't. Objection! Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock! It was a statue! Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence! What do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey! I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Oh, hell yes. It only says the time if you fucking touch it. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Shut up, Weasel.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Hi! Welcome, welcome. We're having fun playing lawyer. Baseless? I played this one a long time ago in college, but I don't remember anything very well, except for like a few funny lines here and there, so it's gonna be a fun adventure. Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day I never...
It is the shiatsu.
Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw...
Ah! Lose hair.
Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Damn, dude, it's extreme. Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? I mean, we could try the clock. The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yeah, Your Honor! The sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is right now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, man, he looks terrible. Try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha! You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid.
I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You liars are all slime!
I almost had him! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Is it because she was traveling? She was in Paris. Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Because she was traveling! Right? I'm gonna go with that. That's what I'm going with. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Objection! Yep. You gotta say it. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ooh. Oh my god, he's foaming at the mouth. Nice. Order! Order, I say! Damn, dude. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. That's gonna be our specialty. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Oh yeah. Woo! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. Ooh. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That's dirty. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh, that's fucked up. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won! Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Barry farked up, yep. Thanks, Chief! I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry! You're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me! I'll be dead and gone soon! Oh my god, this guy. Good! Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent! The case is closed! But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man! Gone forever! Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts in his,
Who did this? I don't have a Koji Fox to blame. Who did this?
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner. My movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey! Here, take this! It's a present!
A present? For me?
Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right! What the heck is she talking about? The statue.
But she kept it.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
To innocent butts. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Is my boss hitting on me? Oh, I feel about this. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. Still broke.
I didn't know it then.
But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Ooh. Yay, we did a trial. Brand new episode has been added. See your progress, hell yeah. Ring, ring. Beep.
Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great! I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp, as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Hey, I had burgers yesterday.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
I thought I heard a cat.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. We in the future now. The future is now. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not cogniferous of my background? What the hell does cogniferous mean? I'm not big brain enough for this. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oof. Where the fuck is this fruitcake? Red, white, blue. December 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Ooh. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Can I look at anything else? Nope. Back. Move. The controls are interesting. To the office! That smell. Blood. This. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Oh, she passed out. Well, strange girl dropped out cold, left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon, again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker, added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. No clues here. What if I want to look at the plan, okay? Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Yo, good office chairs? Those are a highly valuable commodity. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Alright, we already did that. I don't know why it went again. Even after all these years, the second case is still a rough start. Yep. Very, very true. Wait, Q slide? Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. She should also be using it for docket records and calendar thingy. Oh, the poor plant! Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. That's fair. Phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The phone receiver's missing a few screws. I better not use it. If this bitch is gonna say that she can see the dead body from the window, I call fucking bullshit, because look at where she is. She's against the window. You can't see that from across the street. Large building. Okay, so are we done here? Oh wait, what's this? The Fane Company ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Yeah, you can make bank as a lawyer. How do I go out? Back. I guess we'll move. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Time's a little too perfect? Yep. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Can I look around? You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. You could gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. I love flavor text. Reception desk. I usually sit here. Oh, Phoenix, demoted to receptionist. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. This sofa's for clients. It's leather. Real luxury model. Can I talk to you? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. Yeah, there's a lot of flavor text in this game. And I am a sucker for flavor text. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Let's show you this first. No? Oh, not from here. Okay. Gotta do it from the other menu. Present. There we go. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would my sister write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee-woo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Yo, I didn't do shit. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Napopo, yep. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Oh my god, this shoddy police work. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the liar. Good morning.
You know what? I think this kind of shit happens in NoPixel too.
Good morning.
She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, so sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Hey! Hey, we didn't do that bad.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Protect that swell. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
I remember being an acolyte in Ragnarok Online. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember.
I also love in this version you can see her eyebrows so you can even more accurately gauge expressions. Oh yeah, you're right. You can also see this guy's face. Oh, you can't see my cursor. You can also see the guard's face.
Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
Yeah, I know. Like, the way that they just upgraded everything in here, so it's really cool. Nice details. You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh! I just remembered the detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea.
Wait,
What? Sorry.
what?
So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Shouldn't we refuse and be her lawyer? I think we should refuse and be her lawyer. I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do. No, that's not what I meant! I'm stupid.
You're right.
Something wrong?
Actually, I asked the police to contact him and they tried calling a few times. Nobody could get a hold of him.
They couldn't find him?
I have no one left to ask.
Say, what about your parents? Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask them for you.
You will? Thank you so much.
I'm dumb. I picked the wrong answer. I'm stupid. I'm just worried what will happen if I can't find him.
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oops. Present. Ooh, should we show her everything? Let's show her everything.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. I don't think she's gonna know about that, but let's see it anyway. This was lying next to the chief's body.
I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand.
Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Oh, that's interesting. 'Cause wouldn't he know? Because it's his office too. Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none! Do you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
Well, that detective's also stupid, so... I wanted to ask you about your cell phone.
The detective took it when they brought me in.
So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. I don't think we're supposed to, like, take evidence, but it's this game, so... Alright. Should we go back to our own office? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go there. Take a little peek-see. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright! How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree, Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir! Be right there! You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you'd better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Plant! Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could remember. Cordyline stricta, pal! Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Yikes. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Oh my god. Not a very good police officer. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About my, yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this one is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Ooh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know, right? I'm so excited for his first appearance. Of course I do. Him and his dumb cravat. I say it's dumb, but it's also beautiful. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. What have we got in our records? Profiles, I'll look. Mia Faye, the victim, chief attorney at Faye & Company Law Offices, and an excellent defense lawyer. Maya Faye, the defendant, Mia's little sister and a spirit medium in training. Dick Gumshoe, detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Miles Edgeworth, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Let's show you stuff for fun. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? Thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Yo, what up with the glass? It was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Hmm? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. But we didn't have a... That's gonna come up later. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia... Wait a minute! How did she write it if she died instantaneously? I'm gonna big brain this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure! I mean, wait a second, pal! Tricky lawyer! Uh-oh, he's on to me. Should I tell him straight or not so straight? Let's be a tricky lawyer. He's probably gonna bite me in the ass. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that's carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? An action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Sweet. We got away with it! Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. We're bastards. We did him dirty. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions that I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Oh yeah, I remember you did used to cosplay as Gumshoe. That was fun. Do you still have that cosplay? Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. You're not sure if you fit in it? You gotta do that ring fit. The witness? Let ring fit kick your booty. Or fitness boxing. Fitness boxing's fun. I actually like that. I should get back into it. Yeah, Miss April May. I hate these names. I love and hate these names at the same time. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She is not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Both are really good, you just gotta start back up with them again. Yeah, like, me too, hard same. When it gets warm in the summer, I tend to stop working out because it's too damn hot and I get lazy. Although, it hasn't been that hot lately, so maybe I should just do it. I should stop being a lazy little shit. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. Makes Mia's desk seem so routine. Slowly getting your workout space in your room cleared, so there's that. I guess I have room to work. I hope I don't hit the desk. I haven't worked out since I reconfigured the room, so we'll see how that goes. But space is a thing. That is something that you need when you're doing workouts. Oh, can I not present the profiles? I guess not. Wait. Ooh, I can check. Oh, I can check it. The conversation. It's okay, I remember it. I don't need to check it right now. Okay, time to skedaddle. Hope you don't hit the chair or your bed. Okay, at least the bed is soft, in all fairness. Chair, not so fun to hit. I have hit my chair before. Though now my bigger concern is hitting the corner of the desk, which I have already done with my leg, and that does not feel good. Should we go to the law office or the hotel? I guess let's go to the law office. Yeah, that's what I hit when I was doing the 14 stream. Because I was trying to figure out how to position the green screen still, so it was kind of like blocking me in, so I had to like slide in between the desk and the green screen to get back into my desk. And that was not the greatest idea, and it hurt. But now that I unpeanut brained and realized I should put the green screen at the same angle that my camera is now facing, because my camera is now at an angle, because my monitor that it's sitting on is now at an angle, I won't have that problem anymore. So that's nice. But I also just feel really stupid for not realizing that I should keep things at the same angle for lighting purposes, and I was just like, man, I'm dumb. And also because, like, the camera needs to be able to capture the entire green screen for it to black everything out properly. So, yeah. Anyway, I realized I'm an idiot. That was my conclusion before I started. Okay, I guess it doesn't hurt to go to the law office really quick, because I think that's just going to be a quick get denied so that we can formally represent Maya thing. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. No, let's snoop around first. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. A solid gold lighter? Jesus Christ. Plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Oh my god. I hate people who only buy books for show. Like, I have books that I haven't read either yet on my shelf, but I do actually intend to read them, and they're not just supposed to sit there. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. The only wood that needs polishing is my cutting boards with mineral oil, so I can work on them. This is mahogany. Is that something like a meme that I'm not aware of? I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, yeah, so that was a quick thing. I guess let's go to the hotel. Hunger Games. Oh, I didn't watch that. I guess I should watch that someday. Specifically from the first one. Okay. So someday when I eventually watch that, I will understand. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. First one's pretty good? Okay. Well there, handsome. Oh, sorry. Hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself.
Thank you, thank you.
Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Hey, that's us! Oh no. Oh no, self-pity. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. They just look like some kind of rose, right? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought you were just going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Is she gonna yell at me again? Let me look at his stuff. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Faye & Company Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage, Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
I just wanted to see if she would say anything different. And the answer is no. Okay. Well... Alright, I guess we're getting out of here.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh, still? So we have to go back? Oh wait, we can talk to her about stuff. Okay, cool. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. I guess he's not wrong. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive? What about your madre?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There's a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself? I don't remember what happened to the mom.
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Is that in this one or the next one? Okay, game 3. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White? I got your cell phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Alright. Okay, we gotta go track down Mr. Shitty Lawyer. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one who they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Uh-oh. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Alright, we already looked around. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here, long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I had no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, what can I show you? Very sorry, but I've nothing to say regarding this matter. Nope, you ain't gonna tell me shit. Nope, nothing. Nada. Nada. This guy's got nothing to say. Alright, well. Sorry, Maya. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? We'll see. Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. That's not telling the truth, Phoenix. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. No, those guys are terrible. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, defend Maya! Don't be a little shit. Made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... Can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. The power of friendship! Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? I think I kind of remember this. Ooh. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Alright, my guess, screwdriver to tap the phone. Because the guy who killed her, Mr. Crazy Pants Flamboyancy, clearly knew about the conversation that she had with Maya where she was telling her about the thinker and to come pick it up before her pre-something trial, so that's my guess. It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Maybe.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Nope, okay. Can I get to the hotel? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Wait a minute, Mr. White. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? The bad man that did something to the mom.
Wait. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined me and my mother! I just said that, right? Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean! Phoenix!
Oh, bellboy! Still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. God damn it, Phoenix! To be continued. Can we save? Saving content. Yay! Hell yeah, we need to save. Overwrite, yes. Turnabout sisters. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court Room. Number 1. I'm actually trying to stop the game. Okay, options. Okay. Now is a good stopping point because it is almost 11 o'clock on a weeknight. I think we can pick this up maybe tomorrow or sometime soon this week. Because this is fun and it's really easy to do just quick short streams of this. Yeah. Yeah. So this is fun, and it's nice because like I don't remember enough, or I still have to like kind of repuzzle everything, so that makes it still enjoyable for me to go and read all of the dialogue. You missed the series? Yeah, this series is so good. I remember after I played these and then the Apollo Justice one, I was just like, I have so many fucking unanswered questions. And I'm hoping that the 2 new games that I haven't played yet because they were Japan only for the longest time will help answer some of those questions. Or that once, you know, we all go through all this and they're like, oh yeah, this game is still super successful and stuff, maybe they will release more and continue the series. That would be really great. But for now, this is a good stopping point. We can do our second trial within the next few days. Sometime this week. Soon. Very soon. Probably next stream unless I get into NoPixel, in which case I might stream NoPixel. We'll see. But yeah, we'll continue this next time. Pick up right where we left off. And go from there. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the people who followed. And yeah, I hope you have all a great night. If you aren't following now, please follow, and so that you can see when we go live next time. And yeah, we'll see y'all then. Have a good night. Think I'll be around to see what you do. Okay. Yep, see you next time. Bye. Have a good night.